Hey guys, welcome. This is Lee Roth with the Dean King Training Institute, and as I told y'all, we're starting to ramp up these video productions of the actual repairs, especially on some of these bigger smash dents that I'm getting in out here at the California campus. So I just wanted to kind of show you what we've got going on here. This is actually a 19 AMG C43, and we've got a nasty large dent right here in the quarter panel. It starts down in here, it buckled here, got some buckling right back through here, got a little bit of crowning and dent right here, and then a little bit of crowning here and a little bit more buckle across here. We've also got another spot in the door itself that's not too bad. That one's going to be pretty much mostly blending with a little bit of pushing on it. Shouldn't be too bad. This one, I'm going to go after it starting off with some Glexo, put some heat on it, see what I can make it do. We're going to probably use a couple of big static pulls. I do have access from inside the quarter panel. I can always take the wheel off and the inner fender liner. There is a little bit of access inside here as well if I need to. Follow along with the video. We're going to try to show the repair as close as we can so you can see everything and get really good clear shots of it so you actually can see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what tools I'm using. Hope you enjoy it and wish me luck. Thanks guys, we'll see you shortly. Now what you're going to notice that I do with this, yes, a lot of times you will see somebody use this Glexo and just go in there and yank the hell out of it. Not what I'm going to do. This is aluminum, and I'm going to try my best to get this to come out as smoothly, but I want to move it a little bit at a time. It's like I always emphasize to y'all, I'm trying to move as little bit of metal as I can, but move it, right? So I don't want to I'm not going to just yank on this thing real hard and hope it pops out. It's not going to pop out smoothly. The chances of a dent doing that is 1 in a million. Chances are if it pops, it's going to do more damage around the edges of where it pops than do good, okay? So I'm going to go after the deepest point right here, and that's going to be the tightest. You should be able to hear it. Listen. So there's the crown. It's got some tension in it. You hear that where it went a little more thud? So that weakened. That's really tight right there. So that's the deepest, tightest part that I want to try to move first. Hey everyone, just wanted to bring a little more information to you while you're watching this sped up portion of the video. This particular area did have a lot of struggles that came with it because this was the deepest gouges in that dent, and the panel was trying to oil can on me pretty badly. I was able to save that. As you watch going forward through this portion of the video, you'll see that not only am I pushing a lot and trying to tighten the area up with my pushes, did some blending and a bunch of tapping, but I also even used a hot box to try to tighten some of that up. Also, by the way, I did misspeak. At the beginning of the video, I had mentioned somewhere in there that that panel is aluminum. It is not aluminum. I apologize for the mistake. I was talking to somebody right before I started that, thinking about what I was going to say in the video, and that panel is actually high-strength steel. So I did misspeak there. So forgive me for that one. But just keep your eye out and watch what I did to kind of tighten that metal up, did some blending, a bunch of pushing, and kept that panel from completely oil canning on me. So hope you're enjoying this, and I'll throw some more information at you here in just a moment. Hey guys, Lee Roth here. So just wanted to have a quick break for a minute. I needed a break for a minute off this thing, but I just kind of wanted to give you an update as to where we're at. I've got vast majority of the dent up and got it smooth. I've got some area right in the center here that I'm having to go in and really fine tune and clean up. There was actually, and it was very difficult, I don't know if you could have seen it on video, but there was actually 13 creases within this dent, 7 of which intersected, including 2 complete X's that were like this. I have no earthly idea what made this impact, and frankly at that point I don't even want to know. But there's a lot of very minute, very tedious work trying to clean up all those little bitty tight points within all those creases, especially where those creases were intersecting with each other. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm just going through, doing a lot of tapping, a lot of pushing, a lot of tapping, a lot of pushing. Also, there is a reinforcement pad behind this dent that goes pretty much the entire area that encompassed the area behind the dent. So that's something that you have to contend with a lot of times too in situations like that I can't get directly on the metal. So even using a very sharp tip tool, which I'm using, I'm actually using right now one of the original tequila door tools is what I'm using. It's got a fairly sharp tip. I'm still pushing through that pad, and because of that, it's very difficult to pinpoint exactly where you're at and get that really good, sharp, hard push that I need. So, gonna get back at it, gonna get this thing finished up here in a little bit, and I'll come back to you where you can, with some explanation, exactly everything I did, and probably even show you the tools I used. Because, believe it or not, I've actually only used 2 different tools as far as rods go in this, and 2 different tap downs. So we'll talk to you soon. Enjoy. Hey guys, just wanted you to know this is where I switch over to that front door. And in case you couldn't see it in the original video, there was a very significant crown just below the body line that was holding a dent down into that door. I was able to repair it with just blending and tapping down. Never had to lay a glue tab on it, never had to lay a tool on it. So came out great. Hey everybody, Lee Roth with the PDR Training Institute. So I finished up the repair on this Mercedes, waiting for the customer to get here, and you know, it came out really nice. It's, you know, it's somewhere between 90-95%. It's not quite 100, but it was a very significant repair. And what I didn't see in it, which is my own mistake, I didn't check the back side of the panel, which I tell all of our students you need to do. Because what I didn't realize, and I mentioned it a few times in the video, this entire area where the dent was has a reinforcement pad in the back side of that panel, which makes it so much more difficult to pinpoint your pushes. So I was having to battle that. Plus, there quite honestly was literally 13 different creases inside of that dent, 7 of which intersected each other, and including in that was 2 complete X's, where the creases were X'd in the middle of each other. So there was a lot of very sharp, tight creases in there. So it was a tough repair, but it came out nice. I think the customer is going to be very happy with it. And we were able to save his original factory paint, the panel, no Bondo, all of that, which is always the goal. And also keep that price point where it's manageable for him. And he's paying for this. It's not an insurance claim. I have no idea what caused the damage. I don't know if he backed into something or if somebody hit him or what the case was, but whatever impacted the car was significant. So a few of the items, a few of the tools that I used in the repair, because I did have good access going down through the back window. There's also a rubber molding right here where the window goes down. I was able to pull that back and actually get a rod into it this way. I used a one of the original tequila door tools, which is what I use most of the time. I used 2 of my original PDR Finesse Mark Turkis rods. Used a couple of 1 or 2 of the B&D tools, the hooks that we have in our tool set for our students, and a couple of different VIP tap downs and a couple of different blending hammers. So all in all, you know, I didn't need a whole ton of different tools, but what I needed was very special, and everything I used was sharp. Now I did start the repair out with some Glexo cold glue to pull some of that larger damaged area up to make it manageable, make it easier to see. So the Glexo was absolutely vital in this repair. So shout out to Glexo. We love that product, and we use it and we train with it all the time. I also use some of the Glexo Magic, the tip coating. So again, good shout out for Glexo. So I just want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be bringing more of these type of videos to you for instruction and for your enjoyment. Please follow us on our YouTube, our Facebook, our Instagram page. You're welcome to add me at PDR Zen Master on all of the different social medias. And y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.